Well, it doesn't get much better than this on a Sunday morning on a warm November day in New England. Super rare. So just want to show my 2002 Honda CR 250R. So this bike was the last bike I had new when I was a teenager. Sold the one I had, so I had to pick this one up for the nostalgia, and I'd really been into it and I feel right at home. As soon as I sat on it, all the memories came back, and yeah, so it got me good. So I've been doing some stuff. I just put this Pro Circuit pipe because I put the silencer on and I said, you know, why not? I am missing a bolt. I know people are going to comment on that. I have one on order. It'll actually be here later today from Motorsport. I've been doing some stuff, replacing some things, you know, just updating it a little bit, making it a little bit cleaner. That's all. I'm not really gonna beat this thing and ride it a lot. It's just kind of gonna be there for when I want it, just for, you know, that kind of riding, because it's just really in great shape. I mean, if you look at it, this tab is here. I know like some of this stuff maybe you could have replaced or whatever, but the only mod it had when I got it were V-Force reeds. I rebuilt the carb, took a while, but JD jet kit, needle all the way at the top, 370 main and the stock pilot, and she's running cherry, but now I added the pipe, so yeah, that's going to change things maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see how it is, but you know, it got me to thinking, what if they never stopped making two strokes, you know, the four strokes didn't come along. With these bikes have gotten fuel injection and electric start and still been two strokes, or what? You know, I'm a big fan of these bikes. I really like them. You know, obviously I'm biased because I come from that time period. Like I said, I had one of these brand new. I remember going to pick it up with my dad and my best friend, and I still ride with him today, which is really funny. We're both, you know, still riding dirt bikes, so it really shows you 23 plus years later. So it's pretty wild, you know, how time comes at you. But there it is, you know, 2002. But yeah, you know, if they were still making these in 2026, did you guys like it? Like, you know how Yamaha has the you can still get a YZ250, you know, a little bit updated, but the motor and stuff, all that is, you know, still old and whatnot, but you can still get it. So, you know, if Honda brought these back, you know, even if they didn't change it, would you buy one? Maybe they just, you know, kept everything the same, the RC valve and all of that stuff, you know. I would, brand new, whew, it'd be nice. But yeah, just got me to thinking. So I'm gonna do a cold start here because I have not started it with the new pipe. That's my plan, and we're gonna see how it sounds and if I'm gonna have to change the jetting or not. So if I have to move that needle, it's real easy. I'm an expert sort of now after all the times I've done it. So yeah, let's see how this baby sounds.
Mm-hmm.